have team coverage for you now of the storm. Zinnia Maldonado was on the road in Westchester County, and Kristie Keleshian, bottom left, checking on the conditions in North Haledon, New Jersey. We're going to start with John Elliott, who has your first alert from the Weather Center. John, it looks like we've seen the worst of the storm, but there are some other things we need to worry about later this week.
Yeah, so it's the changing nature of the storm. That's why we want to alert you to some of the facets that you're going to be dealing with as the temperatures drop and retreat. So I'm always checking out of the corner of my eye and see, and particularly in a Kristie shot there, you can see those wet roadways. And I can see the wet perimeter there, 58th over to 5th Avenue. So, yeah, even through parts of the park. I mean, it's going to be wet. So want to encourage you to watch your step. And, boy, when you step off the curb, there's a lot of slush out there. Numbers, let's go to Summit. It's freezing. 28 in Sparta. Yeah, you head up 15. You head up through Orange and up into Sullivan-Ulster. Very cold there. Clearly, you are going to be dealing with any kind of wind, making the wind chill just stay in the 20s all day. So you want to layer up. But temperatures are going to feel better later today, and making the point that the worst is over. Now, you're still dealing with some lingering snow through parts of New England. I mean, these flakes are fleeting and few, and that is good news. Next 12 hours, if you've got exceptional vision, you can see right there. We're not going to add any more moisture, but numbers are going to be an issue. You'll see the sun, lots of glare, that reflection off the snow, but it'll help with the melting. And then the numbers tonight, all below freezing and well below freezing for a sufficient time for some refreezing at night. So make sure you're ready for that. Monday's a nice cold day. More snow to talk about later. Tuesday, we'll do that in a bit. Right now, though, we'll send it right back to the desk.
All right, John, thank you. Continuing with our team coverage, let's check in now with Zinnia Maldonado.
She is live in Mobile 2, checking on the road conditions in Westchester County for us. Zinnia.
Alan and Elaine, well, now this morning, things, as you guys have mentioned, have really calmed down. We have been seeing the sleet, we saw the rain, but right now things are looking pretty quiet. Take a live look of the roads. This is what we are seeing here in Mount Vernon. As you can see, the streets are clear, thankfully, but they are still a little wet. And as you can see, the sidewalks definitely have a couple of inches of snow still covering those. You want to be cautious when you're coming out here this morning, or maybe you're waking up this morning and having to shovel, whether it be your sidewalks or your driveways. Now, of course, snow was falling across our region for several hours overnight, and then this morning we were showing you as we experienced that turnover to sleet in some areas, rain in others, and the clear roads, of course, could be given credit to all of the salt trucks putting in work overnight. DNSY says the city had approximately 700 million pounds of salt on hand. When you last checked in with us here in Westchester, we were showing you some of the salt piles, and salt trucks were still continuing to fill up their trucks, and they were coming in and out of the lot over here, so the work is not over just yet. In fact, we still want to remind you guys that there is a winter weather advisory that is in effect still in parts of northern New Jersey and, of course, throughout New York City here in Westchester County as well until 11 a.m. Once again, that is still a winter weather advisory in effect. Officials just reminding people waking up this morning, hitting the roads, to be aware of any ice accumulations as temperatures begin to drop, and a light glaze that will be coating the streets. And we've been seeing just different scenes. The main roads all look pretty good, pretty clear, but the side roads, the residential neighborhoods, of course, those aren't as clear. But again, it's still pretty early this morning, so we've been seeing the trucks out here clearing, still salting as well. So all good signs, of course. And then even if you're not behind the wheel, if you're out walking about, just be mindful. The driveway, sidewalk, stairs could, of course, still be slippery this morning. That is the latest here from Westchester County. Now let's send things over to Kristie Keleshian, who's in New Jersey. Kristie.
Zinnia, the snowblowers are out now. We can see them and hear them right around here. And people have been out since early cleaning up what came down last night. But of course, it's not over. You can see that right there. And actually up the road, there's also a hardware store. You can see all the shovels out there as well. But yeah, this is basically what we've been seeing all throughout the morning here on High Mountain Avenue here in North Haledon. Quite a big operation. We've also been seeing salters out on the road. And they've been telling us, I mean, really, they've been out since last night. If you could see just the amount of inches on the ground here in this area. I wouldn't say it's a massive amount, but it's that heavy back-breaking type of snow when it comes to shoveling. Thankfully, you know, we have this snow snowmobiles here pushing everything around. But if you are actually shoveling that, it is very heavy, and you really have to be careful. And we were actually hearing from one of the contractors out here, the landscapers, who were telling us they've been seeing quite some heavy conditions out here on the road since last night. Here's what he had to say about when he wants to finish today.
I hope till kickoff, and then I'll be done.
Kickoff like football?
Sure, I want to be done for the game.
This is, wow, how many hours? That's a lot.
It's a lot, but we do what we have to do.
See, that was half me not really knowing football terminology in terms of kickoff, and also me being shocked at how many hours he was going to be out. I was like, wait, what, kickoff football-wise? So really, he thinks he's going to be out here for several hours. Just heard from another salter and plower who was in the Dunkin' Donuts here saying that, yeah, he might have to miss the game just because he might have to come back out tonight. We are feeling those low temperatures out here. It's still kind of moist in this air, so definitely possibility of ice building up. So please be careful. I would say, though, again, New Jersey just doesn't stop. I saw somebody jogging here with the shortest shorts in the world. People are just making it work somehow, but please, I don't recommend that. It is quite cold out here. And also, if you are driving out in the road, you really do have to clean up your car here in Jersey. You could get a ticket for that. And it is also very dangerous. You might not even be able to see out of your car when you're driving, and that ice slides down in the back of your car. So please be careful, drive slow, and budget some extra time this morning if you do have to head out to the supermarket, which everybody probably will for the Super Bowl. So please be safe this morning. Live in North Halden, Kristie Keleshian, CBS News, New York.
Some good advice once again, Kristie. Thank you very much. And for a look at conditions nearby, we're joined now by Passaic County Commissioner Orlando Cruz. Commissioner, thanks so much for being with us this morning. What are you seeing there in Passaic County right now? Commissioner, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Please go ahead.
And thank you. Yeah, our crews have been out since 5 p.m. yesterday. They're just starting to wrap up. The majority of our county roads are at blacktop, what we call all the snow covered off. It's been an amazing operation throughout the night. The guys were working straight through to ensure safe passageway throughout our county. We had over 100 employees spread out throughout all 16 municipalities, over 70 trucks, again, covering all 16 municipalities and covering over 240 miles of county roadway. And the guys have been out there, 60 bridges throughout the county as well, where they clear the sidewalks and passageway for pedestrians. So it's a kind of a all hands on deck operation that's been, again, began at 5 p.m. yesterday with pre-salting the roads, continued throughout the night, and it's just beginning to wrap up now.
Sounds like things are well in hand. You said it looks like blacktop now on those county roads. So tell us what you're advising residents to do this morning. A lot of folks, as we heard from Kristie, are going to be going out to the supermarket, or they might be going to church this morning, heading out and not knowing what to expect. What are you telling people in the area to do today?
Absolutely. The first and foremost is to ultimately be safe. More importantly, as you're cleaning off your cars, as you're shoveling out of your sidewalks and driveways, we advise individuals not to throw the snow back into the roadway because that's going to create some unsafe conditions for drivers as they move along today. We expect traffic to be busy, obviously with the anticipation of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, coming in today, and individuals moving about, trying to do those last-minute preparations for those, attending some of these Super Bowl events. So first and foremost, again, stay safe, be vigilant, communicate, but also be mindful of when you're clearing off your snow, not throwing it back into the roadway, because as temperatures begin to drop, that's going to freeze over, and it's just going to create some unsafe travel.
It's a really good point. And as our John Elliott has been saying all morning, there is more snow on the way this week. So, Commissioner, what is Passaic County doing to make sure that it's ready? How are the supplies of salt and anything else you need gearing up for what's sure to be another busy weather week?
Yeah, so our in-house mechanics will continue to work in making sure that our trucks are ready. We utilize somewhere around 800 tons of salt. We do have enough. We have 4 salt domes spread throughout the county where we have enough supply. We ordered an excess supply in anticipation of the various mini snowstorms, so to speak, that will be coming in the next couple weeks. But our trucks will be ready. We had no incidents to report this past storm in the last few hours. So our trucks will be ready to go. Salt is no issue. We have enough supply to cover the next few storms. and we'll be looking forward to just continuing out there and creating a safe passage throughout Passaic County.
All right, Passaic County Commissioner Orlando Cruz, thank you for joining us this morning, and thanks to all your teams that are out there keeping the roads clear and safe for everyone in Passaic County. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And just a quick shout out to our roads director, Kenny Simpson, and our general supervisor, Mike Ramsey, that are here. They've been going nonstop, making sure that our guys are safe and that everything is running the proper way. So I just wanted to give them a quick shout out. And everyone, God bless Passaic County.
Certainly appreciate them and you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we'll check back in with John Elliott in just a few minutes as well for more updates on this battle with the weather. And to always get the first alert on any storm from our weather team, download the free CBS News app.